From secret relationships to lying about being blind and not having a belly button, some rumors about celebrities can get out of hand. So starting off, we have Taylor Swift doesn't have a belly button. Yep, this is a weird one, I will admit. Now, a rumor started growing over the years that Taylor Swift didn't have a belly button, as Taylor made a point early on in her career that she didn't want to show off her belly button, even saying in an interview, "I don't like showing my belly button. When you start showing your belly button, then you're really committing to the midriff thing. I only partially commit to the midriff thing. You're only seeing lower rib cage. I don't want people to know if I have one or not." So, of course, people ran with the "or not" part and accused her of not having a belly button. Now, they became convinced that her lack of a belly button was why she worked so adamantly to not show it. However, while she was on vacation in Hawaii in 2015, her security noticed some paparazzi with a long lens parked in a boat off the beach. They were trying to get that infamous belly button shot. So Taylor beat them to the punch by posting her own photo of herself, revealing her belly button. Now Then there's Sydney Sweeney and Glen Powell having an affair. In 2023, Sydney Sweeney and Glen Powell released their film Anyone But You, but it had been rumored that the co-stars had so much chemistry that people speculated that they had an affair on set. Now, the rumors intensified when Glen reportedly broke up with his girlfriend, Gigi Paris. That November, Glen told Men's Health, "When all that stuff happened, publicly, it felt disorienting and unfair, but what I'm realizing is that it's just a part of this gig now." Now, when the interviewer brought up the affair, Glen inserted a correction: alleged affair. Now, similarly, a month later, Sydney told Glamour UK, "It was really hard on Glen, which made me sad because otherwise it was such a beautiful experience for the both of us. I care for him so much. Also, I've never really shared that much about my relationship with Jonathan Davino, so the press loves to create drama and stories," she added. Moving on to Beyonce faking her first pregnancy. Now, Beyonce shocked the world in 2011 while performing at the VMAs. While singing her song Love on Top, she revealed that she was pregnant with her and Jay-Z's first child. It was then said that Beyonce and the rapper dropped an estimated $1.3 million entire fourth floor of a Manhattan hospital so they could have a little privacy during the birth of Blue Ivy. But there were also rumors that she actually wasn't pregnant at all, either having a baby with a surrogate or staging an elaborate ruse so they could claim Jay-Z's illegitimate child as their own. Now, people went as far as saying that she was wearing a fake bump and pieced together footage proving it. Now, Beyonce actually addressed this, calling the rumors ridiculous and over the top. Even the hospital denied that the couple rented out an entire floor, claiming in an official statement that they were housed in an executive suite at the hospital and is being billed the standard rate. Now we have Marisa Tomei didn't win an Oscar. Marisa Tomei was a controversial choice for an Oscar nomination. Her role in My Cousin Vinny was good, but people didn't think that she deserved the award. Now, when Jack Palance gave her the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress, some suspected that he made a mistake, possibly reading out the wrong name because he got confused or couldn't make out the fine print. So not long after she unexpectedly claimed the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress, rumors began to circulate that it was all a mistake. Now, the real winner was supposed to have been Vanessa Redgrave, but presenter Jack had called out the wrong name because he was unable to read the printing on the card inside the envelope, he became confused, or he was too drunk or stoned to announce the winner properly. It was then said that nobody corrected him, but this rumor is just mean and hurtful. But as we've seen in the past now, if there is a mistake, the Oscars will correct it. In 2017, Faye Dunaway and Warren Beatty presented the nominees for Best Picture at the Oscars, and on stage, Warren was given the task of opening the envelope that was supposed to contain the winner. Later, Warren would say it contained the name of a winner, but not the winner. Now, the pair mistakenly announced La La Land as the Best Picture, winning over Moonlight. Now, in photos, it appeared that the actors were holding an envelope that read Actress in a Leading Role, an award that went to La La Land's Emma Stone just moments before, which caused the confusion. Now, the cast of La La Land went up on the stage to accept their award, but there was commotion backstage. Finally, producer Jordan Horowitz went on stage and said, "I'm sorry, there's a mistake. Moonlight, you guys won Best Picture. This is not a joke," he said, gesturing to the Moonlight cast and producers and inviting them on stage. So, if that was the case with Marisa, they would have fixed it. Next is Avril Lavigne was replaced. Ever heard of Melissa? Well, it's a rumor that people online started about Avril Lavigne. Fans created the rumor that the real Avril Lavigne died back in 2003, and a lookalike named Melissa was brought in to replace her. Now they claim that the singer's nose, style, and even height have changed, giving fuel to her secret identity. Now Avril dispelled these rumors in 2018, saying, "Some people think I'm not the real me, which is so weird. Why would they even think that?" Now she later said that she thinks people made up the story because people are just bored and need something to talk about. "Isn't that weird? It's so dumb," she said at the time. And on the other hand, people are like, "Oh my god, she died." So no people, Avril is Avril, but I do fear that that is something that Melissa would say, so who knows. On to Lea Michele can't read. Now this is my favorite rumor ever, and I'm not gonna lie, I do believe it. Now internet users have pages of evidence that Lea Michele can't read. They said that she never learned to read because she started working young, as she was 8 when she made her debut on Broadway, to her only memorizing her lines on Glee from someone else reading them. Now Lea has ignored these rumors for the most part, other than an odd remark, like in 2018 when she tweeted to a fan, "Loved reading this tweet and wanted to write you back," literally laughing out loud at this. Love you. But she recently poked fun at the matter on TikTok by lip-syncing to a clip of Kim Kardashian on a phone call. She asked, "How is it?" She responds, "It's amazing," before getting emotional and saying, "But wait, can you talk for a sec?" Now the text on Lea's video reads, "Calling Jonathan to read me the comments on my first TikTok." Now at least she can see the funny side to all of this. I don't know though, I'm still convinced that she can't read. Then there's Harry Styles and Obama were in a relationship. Yeah, if you haven't heard this rumor, get ready because it's hilarious. Now the Hoax National Examiner cover once featured Obama with a line of text that read, "Obama had this man," and an arrow that pointed to the One Direction member, Harry Styles. Now Harry addressed the rumor at the BBC Music Awards after admitting that he didn't know of it at first. "I honestly have no idea what you're talking about," he said to Yahoo UK, before adding, "I've heard some good ones in my time, but that's interesting." Now we have Stevie Wonder isn't blind. Now people have believed that Stevie Wonder isn't actually blind for a while now. The rumor is a long-standing theory that has been circulating for several decades. Now despite the fact that Stevie was born prematurely and as a result lost his eyesight, many people have claimed over the years that he has faked blindness as a way to enhance his musical career. Now proof includes where people believe Wonder was caught peeking or had an unusually good sense of spatial awareness as evidence of his supposed deception. However, these claims have been debunked by those closest to Stevie, including friends, family, and associates, who all have attested to his genuine blindness. Now Stevie himself has publicly addressed the rumors on numerous occasions, stating that he lost his sight as a result of a congenital condition and that he's never been able to see. Next up is Steven Spielberg directed Poltergeist. Now the rumor that Steven Spielberg directed Poltergeist, the 1982 supernatural horror film, has been discussed for several years. The film was actually directed by Tobe Hooper, who also directed the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, with Spielberg serving as the producer. Now despite that fact, the theory suggests that Spielberg really directed the film and that Hooper was given credit for publicity purposes only. Now the rumor is based on the idea that Spielberg's distinctive style is present in the film and that the film's success is largely due to his involvement. However, this theory has been debunked by both Hooper and Spielberg, who have stated that Hooper was the sole director of Poltergeist. The film's crew and cast have also stated that Hooper was the director of the film and that Spielberg's involvement was limited to the role of producer. Nevertheless, the rumors about Spielberg's supposed involvement as the director of Poltergeist continues to spread online and remain a topic of discussion. And finally, there's Jennifer Lawrence disrespecting her crews. While filming American Hustle, Jennifer Lawrence allegedly forced the wardrobe department to make duplicates of her character's costumes because she constantly stained them with Cool Ranch Dorito dust. Now appearing on Hot Ones in 2023, Jennifer said, "It was cheating Dorito dust. It was only one costume, it was a white dress, and I feel really bad. I actually didn't know until it came out and that it was very disrespectful to the costume department, but it was an accident. I wasn't like, F you guys. I think also getting the second dress, it just encouraged me. I was like, oh, they must have a million of these. It was a domino effect. Now, the rumor likely stemmed from this 2014 interview when costume designer Michael Wilkinson told Vanity Fair that the wardrobe department had already made 4 versions of her character's white dress because the script originally called for her to spill champagne all over it. He said, and I'm kind of glad we did because Jennifer Lawrence is a very, let's say, raw and intuitive young lady, and she's not against eating Doritos and snack food in her costumes. So we were glad we had a couple backups. Now, additionally, the dresses were fairly inexpensive to create. Well, that's all for our list of the top 10 celebrity rumors that destroyed careers. Now, which rumor on our list shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host Emily, and we'll see you next time. Peace.